97.7, happy to have here in the studio this morning, and I'm going to read it right off the thing here because I don't want to mess up her title. She is the chairperson of marketing for the Special Olympics New York State 2017 Winter Games, Janine Agnolet. Hi, Janine.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Did I do okay on that?
You did fantastic.
Now, we're pretty excited because the games are coming back here to the Hudson Valley again this year.
Yes, they are. February 17th and 18th. It's a Friday night. Kicks off at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center with an opening ceremony, complete with the parade of athletes and the torch run and the lighting of the cauldron and all that. It's open to the public, although seating is limited. And then the next morning, bright and early, the 1,000 athletes and their coaches head out to compete in a variety of athletic competitions throughout the Hudson Valley. So not just in Dutchess, but Sullivan and
Orange County.
Orange as well.
Yep.
So we have downhill skiing at Holiday Mountain in Sullivan County. We've got at Stewart Airport, we have floor hockey, which is a great event. And then here in Dutchess at Bowdoin Park, hopefully we have snowshoeing and cross-country skiing if we get snow. Last year, those competitions had to be moved,
Yeah, last year was a little rough on the snow. Now, don't worry about the snow because I can take care of that. As people know, I've got the little inside info on that. So
all right. Well, you let me know. Otherwise, I'll get out my rosary and put my, my spoon under the pillow.
Yeah,
okay?
we'll try and get that going for you.
Yes.
So now, what we want people to know about is that we've got 1,000 athletes coming into
Correct.
the area,
and the coaches,
and the coaches
from all over New York,
right? And we do need basically fans in the stands. You're calling them volunteers, or
well, there are two things we need for this event. One is money. So we're raising $100,000 so that these athletes, there's no cost to the athletes or their families for this event. So money. So if you own a business and you'd like to sponsor, we still have opportunities there. The other thing that we vitally need is volunteers. So we need 1,500 volunteers to make this event work the way it should. There are 3 different kinds of volunteer opportunities. So you can go online, fill out an application to specialolympicsny.org.
Right.
And you could be a service volunteer, which is someone we call the doers, people who keep score or, break down bleachers or carry heavy items, carry equipment.
All right.
Variety of things.
Yep.
Or you could be a social volunteer, a fan in the stands, someone who just comes to one of these athletic events and cheers on the athletes. Very often, the athletes do not travel with their families. People with intellectual disabilities often come from an economic situation that can't support, the trip, with the hotel and the food, etc.
Absolutely.
So families very often need a break as well. So they stay behind most of the time. So we need to be the family here cheering on these athletes.
So now just one quick question about that.
Yes.
So if I want to go to one of these events, you still need me to sign up on the website, or can I just show up?
You can just show up, but we would like to know
how many people
that
are coming.
Are a certain amount of people coming. So, for example, at the Civic Center or the McCann Ice Arena, figure skating was absolutely sold out last year. To use an expression, there was absolutely no more room in the Civic Center for more than one more person. So it was good to have the count and know that we were full. And the same thing goes for, Stewart Air Force Base, because the security there is a little tricky. So people will need to show ID when they get there, picture ID. So it would be a good idea if you are dedicated and committed to coming to letting us know and filling out the application.
All right. Well, that's cool. So once again, the website is specialolympicsny.org.
Correct.
And don't forget, it's February 17th and 18th right here in the Mid-Hudson Valley.
Yes.
The opening ceremonies are at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center on the 17th, and then most of the games will be on the 18th.
All of the games are on the 18th, and it wraps up Saturday night with a closing ceremony and a party for the athletes. Just want to mention, though, the following weekend, and this is also Special Olympics tied to this event, is the Polar Plunge.
Oh, okay.
In Fishkill at Camp Mariah at Sharp Reservation. So if you want to take a dip in the icy waters for a good cause, that would be your opportunity.
Right. Now, I did that a long time ago, and they actually thought I was one of the bears because I took my shirt off, and they were like, no, we don't want real animals here. We're looking for humans. But anyway, so they can get info about that on the website, too?
Correct. Yep, specialolympicsny.org.
Okay, so now this is a big deal. We had a huge crowd in the Mid-Hudson Valley last year for this. It's really terrific to watch these athletes. And so please, everybody, come out, be a fan in the stands. Please. Get on that website and volunteer to help out a little bit. That's pretty cool. You're also looking for people that will just volunteer to tweet and Facebook stuff?
Yes, a social media volunteer. So if that's your thing and you're good at that, then help us out. You can just post to Instagram, Facebook, and tweet about the games, post photos. We'd love to have you.
All right, very exciting. Janine Agnolette, thank you for coming by this morning. And once again, it is SpecialOlympicsNY.org, February 17th, right here in the Hudson Valley.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark.